Hangul Educations. Today I'm going to focus on a project to do with Flutter, and I feel that people needs to be more exposed to this framework because it will make your life easier. I have been developer for the past 10 years and I have worked in different languages: Java, C Sharp, JavaScript and Python. But all those languages, you need to be fluent more than two language or three languages to do what you've been tasked to do so. But with Flutter, you only focus on one language to master. Everything else is handled by the framework. So you only use one language to publish iOS, Android, web, and also target Windows. So I worked with all the framework for publishing applications. So I published the Android applications, I published iOS and also Windows, and also I've developed in a website using Flutter. And I find it really convenient using Dart with Flutter. And it's the best thing that ever happened to me as a developer is to focus on just writing one language and publish it in all other language platforms, which is the beauty of Flutter. So without further ado, let's start with the project that I'm going to create. So I'm going to focus in this project a clean architect using Flutter, because clean architect is something that will make your life easy to maintain in the future your code, and is easy to look back and make changes as well. So I will focus on clean architect in Flutter. Hopefully this will help you. It will be a continuous series until I finish the project I have in mind, and you will see as I develop, you will get the gist of what I'm trying to develop. If not, I will give in the middle. So without further ado, let's get and jump into it. So I'm going to create a project. So this is the path for the SDK. So make sure you have your path set up and installed. So I'm going to call this clean architect project, and changes to your domain, so it's unique to you. It's always a reverse. I'll go for Java, and this all the things you don't need it, so get rid of it because you're not going to target all those other platforms. I'm only targeting Android and iOS. In the future, yes, if I change my mind, I can actually add those things as well. So there's no problem in Flutter. So create. So press create. It's creating now. So now automatically it will generate a boilerplate code to test if it's working, but I know that it's working, so I'm not gonna waste my time compiling it. So I'll get down to the structure part of it. So some of the directories that we're going to need to create are an app side directory, and we also need a presentation layer, and we also need data layer, and we also need domain layer. So okay, good. So we have the structure in place. So now on the app side, I'm going to actually create a Dart file, which I'm going to create the stateful class to handle my app. So stateful, just type in short and then you pop up and then click on it. So my app. So we need to import the package that will remove these errors. So we need the materials ones. As you can see, all the errors have disappeared. So now we're going to create internal constructor. Internal constructor is basically a private, this means a private constructor. Okay, that's the private constructor. And we need to create a singleton. So final and my app and the object reference, and we calling the private constructor. Create. So that creates it. Then what we need to do is we need to have a factory that returns so we're returning it. So return the my object, and that's it. That's what we need for this. That's it. Save it, and we need to go to the main method and get rid of this constructor, and we need to import the class that we created. So that should fix. Now we have sort that out. So we don't need the testing at the moment. We're not doing any testing, so just comment it out. That will get rid of the error. Okay, so I will definitely explain what is known as singleton, or the singleton methodology I use. I will explain what is the private constructor and the factory as well. So not to worry. Each one I will go bit by bit and explain to you what it does for each video. So first I'll try to document things, and then I will reveal it on the next video, each functionality and why I'm using it to do this. So if you have any question, please put it on the comment, and make sure you subscribe so you get the updated, and you can follow it as well easily when I upload new one. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your time. I greatly appreciate your patience. Thank you.